We can get you on the same
I
schedule.
wasn't.
Yeah, we have a lot of husband-wife combos that come in. All
Because
right,
I have to drive her anyway. She has really, well, you know, she has some really bad hip issues. She can hardly walk.
okay. So you'd been seeing the other foot doctor for like 20 years, you said?
At least, yeah.
That's what I love about doing this work.
Well, see, I worked downtown
Mm-hmm,
for about 40 years.
mm-hmm,
So I had all my appointments downtown.
yeah.
Our doctor's still there. He used to be a client. And dental people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's nice when you're downtown and you can just walk to everything.
I did, yes. And
When did you retire?
well, it was
Okay.
very gradual.
When did you stop going downtown?
About 10 years ago.
Okay.
But I was doing work from home and Zoom meeting and stuff.
I didn't have Zoom 10 years
And
ago.
I was on the retirement committee.
Yeah?
I don't like not being on the retirement committee because I don't know what they're doing with my money now. Well, I know what the funds are, but I no longer know which ones they're really recommending.
Loss of control
Yeah.
can be upsetting. It can, you know, I was going to say confusing, but I don't
It's funny how people have changed. When I created the retirement plans for our office, people were very focused on saving taxes. So we had really big contributions coming out of our paychecks. And lately, apparently, these younger people that are coming in are more interested in the cash. They're going to regret that someday.
Unless they're excellent investors.
Don't count on it. I don't think that's natural to lawyers.
Oh yeah, because they know everything.
Or they don't like to take risk. I don't.
So your whole 401k is in real estate?
Hmm?
I said your whole retirement plan is in real estate then? No risk?
No, I have the usual
I'm kidding, yeah.
assortment of
Yeah.
funds, stocks, bonds. Actually, my best investment in real estate was, I used to love sailboat racing. So I bought a house on Huntington Point, an old wreck of a cabin.
Where is Huntington Point?
It's right in the middle of the lake, the biggest part of the lake.
Are you talking about Lake Minnetonka?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so that was the best investment I ever made.
Yeah.
It's gone up like 4 times in value.
Yeah. Is it still a little shack, or did you tear it
Oh,
down?
we tore it down, but now the next guy will probably think it's a little shack.
Yeah.
It's only 2 bedrooms, you know.
All the McMansions going up out there.
Hmm?
I said all the McMansions that are going up.
Well, they're not just McMansions, they're real mansions. I mean, we had 2 Polads as neighbors. It sort of got out of hand.
And my mother says she remembers growing up and going out to Lake Minnetonka was like a vacation. Now it's just a suburb.
Well, the reason we lucked out is that we moved just before they finished 394. And so it was a real pain to drive Highway 12.
Yeah.
Stoplights every mile. Then it was commuting from there became an easy thing, 20, 25 minutes.
To downtown.
No stoplights anywhere.
Yeah, but one road around the lake, one road in, one road out. I always wondered what would happen if there was a car wreck as somebody was driving to work.
Or what they're doing right now is rebuilding the access road off of Highway 12. So I had to cut through Wayzata to get home.
That I had to do that the other day. I had an appointment in Wayzata. And they always say that's how you can tell if somebody really is from here, is spell out that word and ask them to pronounce it. Because All right, so let's get everything thinned out. Let's start on the easy nails over here.
Mm-hmm. Maybe this will make me feel more like walking again.
I hope so. That's our goal, to keep
Yeah,
people active.
She recommended my stiffer sole in my shoes last time I bought some, so I didn't have that stress fracture again. She just took the shoe and bent it. She said, "Your shoes are too soft."
Right.
So now I have
Did you get a good walking shoe?
yeah. I know where to go. In Moisetta. What's annoying, it's a great shoe shop, but they won't sell Skechers.
The what?
They don't sell Skechers.
No.
So I end up buying shoes that are a little bit too long. So I
Yeah.
can just slip them on.
No, don't buy. Well, we'll talk about that when I turn this off.
There's that little devil. Funny, when I put my socks on, I always get hung up on the little red toe. You get some interesting photos here. Do you travel and take pictures?
Hobby. Okay, so for these 2 toes, or these 3 toes, does that feel like they're down enough? Or do you want me to get them a little bit thinner even?
Well, the one that gives me trouble is the littlest one.
Okay,
That's the one that gets caught on my socks.
okay,
So that's the one to get as short as possible.
okay. Well, they're short as I can make them, but I can thin them out a
Yeah.
little bit more.
I lubricated everything with that cream this morning.
With what?
I put that athlete's foot cream on this morning, so everything's lubricated.
That should be an awful lot more comfortable now.
Oh, yeah.
So were you seeing her every 2 months?
Well,
Or 3 months? Or?
whenever it got long enough.
Okay. I would say let's get you back on our schedule at 2.5 months.
And then
we
my
can...
wife will probably be ready. She was in about a month ago.
Okay.
Wasn't she? Yeah.
Here? Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I did see her, yeah. So we can get you kind of on the same schedule. And yeah, I usually start people at 2.5 months, since Medicare says it has to be more than 2. And then we can, we'll get you guys connected on the same, we'll get you...
Back to back, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you for letting me video.
Okay.
All right.